whatever good can overcome. That is where your contributions to the Salvation Army go.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thank you. Merry
Thank you
Christmas.
so much.
Merry Christmas.
Have a great day. Have a good holiday.
Since the first kettle was put out in 1891, the Red Kettle campaign has helped millions of people. Red kettles have come to represent the very essence of charity. They also represent a fabulous mission outreach opportunity for churches in their local community. We'd like to invite your church to cover a Red Kettle site this year for one day or more. This short-term mission project is fun and easy to do, and it'll give your church members a way to make a difference in their community. You can take a day, a week, or an entire season. The number of days is entirely up to you. Just know that covering a Red Kettle site for one day only takes about 5 people. So if you want to get more people from your church involved, you'll want to cover more days. As you consider this great mission outreach opportunity, it's great to know that one underlying principle unites us in purpose. That is to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ and meet human needs in His name without discrimination. Listen as one pastor shares how easy it is to do this project and how beneficial it is for his church and many of its members.
I've discovered a long time ago that God has put into people a desire to give, and the people in Trinity have responded to that. Which is exciting to see. They reach out and they're involved in a lot of different missions, Salvation Army being one of them. At Christmas time, they have taken it upon themselves to ring the bell at one location the whole season, which has been a blessing for them as they do that, and a blessing for others.
For your Red Kettle experience, the Salvation Army will secure the location. We'll also provide the kettle stand, the Red Kettle itself, and of course those famous bells that your volunteers will ring. So what do you need to do on your end? There are a few simple things. The first thing you'll want to do is appoint a coordinator to oversee the project.
The reason I do this is because I feel like it is an opportunity for our church to reach out to the community through the Salvation Army. And I feel like it is something that is a very important thing for our community, and if it's something I can do to help, that's what I want to do. And it's something that I particularly enjoy doing, and I enjoy working with the different people that sign up. It's fun.
Next, you'll want to promote the project well in advance so people will know they have the opportunity to participate. You can put it in your Sunday bulletin, in the church newsletter, and on your website. You can also announce a mission outreach opportunity from the pulpit. Your coordinator will need a way to sign people up. They can either do it the old-fashioned way on paper, or they can use technology to register people using a computer, or even do it online.
Well, what I do is on Sunday morning, starting the Sunday before we start on a Friday, I come to the church on Sunday morning. I set up at about 8:30 in the morning with the chart that I have here. And it's just a calendar, and it's marked with the different times. And we have 3 services at our church. So I have people coming out of the 8:30 service that would be about 9:30, and there are people going into the next service. And they come out, and I ring the bell, and they come out and sign the chart. And I have little sticky notes, little yellow sticky notes that I have on the board every week so that they can write down their time and take it with them. We have found that every Sunday people will come by and check again to see where their name is. And we leave the chart up all week so that during the week people come by and they'll fill up spots on the chart during the week. And they'll also come by to check to see where their name is.
People enjoy volunteering when they can do it along with others. This makes it partly a social experience. It also ensures adequate coverage if one of the volunteers needs to leave the kettle for a break.
Most of the time the shifts are with 2 people or a family or a group that want to do something like that. It's kind of like a fun thing to do.
And we have several groups that sing and they play instruments and they just have a wonderful time. We have volunteers that bring children and grandchildren.
And we have families that go out and sing. We've got gospel quartets, barbershop quartets that sing. people take their guitars or harmonicas out there and play some songs. And people were a little apprehensive at first, the first time they did it, but then after they were there for a half an hour, try to drag them away. You just can't.
Serving at a Red Kettle site is definitely a rewarding experience. Your church members can be assured that they'll be making a difference.
Oh, I think it just makes a tremendous difference. It makes me feel very good because the Salvation Army is very, very important to me because I have worked with the Salvation Army as a volunteer for many, many years. And I think that the members of our congregation that do sign up to ring the bell at the Kettle always want to do it again. And it makes me feel good that they enjoy doing it and they know that it serves a very good purpose in our community.
Well, we as a church are pleased to be a partner with Salvation Army because we trust the work that they do. They've always done good work, helping people, and they use the funds wisely, and they're always there to help when help is needed. So we appreciate being able to work with a partner like that.
Many times when people walk up to the Kettle to put money in it, they want to tell you their story about what the Salvation Army has done for them or for someone that they know, and that makes a big impact on the people that are there at the Kettle as volunteers. And I think they really realize at that point what a difference it makes.
To summarize, there are 4 easy steps to covering a Kettle site. First, recruit a coordinator who will oversee the project and keep it organized. 2, promote the outreach opportunity through as many channels as you have available. 3, sign people up to fill 1 or 2 hour shifts. Remember, the more people you get involved, the more days you'll want to cover. And last, your volunteers show up to ring the bell for their chosen shift. It's that easy. If you really want to make sure your volunteers do the most good with their Red Kettle experience, ask them to send messages to all their friends asking them to come out and support them as they raise funds to help the less fortunate. Covering a Red Kettle site will be a great outreach opportunity for your church. Thank you so much for your compassion in helping individuals and families in your local community.
So maybe you don't have a lot of money to donate. That's all right, you have something that's just as valuable, your time. For thousands of people in desperate need, the sound of a Salvation Army bell is a song of hope. So go ahead, donate your time and your passion. Volunteer to ring a bell for the Salvation Army. You'll be doing the most good. Find out how you can volunteer